They say life is not all about money, it is about relationship. Welcome to this Valentine special edition where we will be talking about relationships and finance. And I've got a beautiful guest in the house to have this conversation with me. This is Paradox Sky Bank and Lounge. How are you wondering who my guests are? Let's go meet them. Hello, guys. Hello.
Hello.
I don't want to speak in different languages. So in French, we say salut. In China, let me try to remember. I think in China we say meow. And let's get right into discussion. Relationship and finance. So let me quickly create a scenario. It's not even a scenario. This is like a real life story. It happened late last year. So there's this guy. He was a civil servant. But he just had like a very good job and was earning well over a million. Still a millennial, like he was really, really okay. He had all his finances intact. He was very alright. And then he had a partner. He made his partner so comfortable that they had everything at their disposal. She had the money, she had clothes, she had food, she had everything. He made her completely comfortable, to the maximum you can ever even think of. She was really, really comfortable. And all of a sudden, just because of the pandemic, quite a number of people lost their job during that period. And then unfortunately, he was laid off work. And that was when they started having problems in their relationship. He couldn't spend for the lady anymore. He couldn't afford quite a number of things that he normally do. And then came a problem. And started having different kinds of problems. Today she was complaining, next tomorrow she was nagging, and the guy was like, I had everything all get together before, but because I lost my job, you shouldn't be treating me this way. Long story short, we had to call the relationship quits. It was headed towards somewhere, obviously. They were probably going to get married, but they had to cut. Call it quits. And they all went their separate ways. Bearing this story in mind, what exactly would you say is the importance of finance in relationship? Would you say that love equates to money or money equates to love? Let's start with you. What do you think?
No, a wise man once said, love is so good.
A wise man was said. I'm expecting to finish that quote.
But when money enters, love is enter.
Are you sure it was a wise man that said that? A wise man, let's leave it at that. A wise man once said.
I'll say money equates to love.
Money equates to love.
Like, now, the things I've said, money equates to love.
Are you saying money equates to love in the current dispensation that we are, or it has always been like that?
No, maybe before it wasn't like that, but right now.
So before it was love over money. But now money equates to love. Not like, so are you saying that one is above one or one is below one?
Money is above love.
So I need to understand you very well. Are you saying they are on the same pedestal?
No. One is above the other. Money is above the other. For me, now, one is above the other.
Tommy, what do you think?
I wouldn't necessarily agree that money is above love, but I think money is just as important in a relationship as love is.
So for you, if you were that girl in that situation, what would be your disposition to it? Would you leave as well, or you manage with him, or you hustle with him, or you bear with him?
It depends on how long this bearing is going to take.
Oh, interesting. No.
Yes, like if it's taken a year, we're still bearing and pushing, hustling. 2 years, 3 years, what are we doing? A relationship can't work without enough finances.
Interesting. Tell me more. Like a relationship cannot literally work without.
Yes, because relationships require time, energy, resources. You need to go out on dates, you need to see each other, spend time together. All those things require money.
May I comment on something here?
Yeah, definitely.
thank you very much. From the story you said the man was well,
it was very comfortable.
financially stable.
Yeah, it was financially stable.
And with the action of this lady, after the drop down of the man's stabilization, he has to say, I'm not comfortable again. Then with your question that you're coming with, that between love and finance, which one is the
let's just say, what is the importance of finance in a relationship?
Okay, thank you very much. And I will say this finance represents money management. While relationship is connection, association, and the condition of relating with another person. That is what we are looking at when we are talking about the finance in a relationship. Now, the person you bring in as a second party to the relationship determines the importance of that relationship. What I mean there is that, for instance, if you come up with your finance to a person that does not understand your goals, what you are pursuing, definitely you can't achieve what you want in that relationship. For example, from your illustration of this story, you see that it was only the man that was spending. So if the lady was also a supporter, I don't think that such relationship could have been broken.
Can I say something, please?
Okay.
I think he mismanaged his money and he didn't invest, because you can't just leave a job and just
go broke.
Suddenly. You should have things that you fall back on when you lose your job. And again, the girl just staying with him, like, just throughout for money. And I won't say she's staying with him for money, but she should have her own money too.
She should have her own money too.
Yes, and not be dependent on the guy, because anything can happen.
So Dotun, would you say that it was the guy's fault? He didn't start off the relationship on a good platform, like his fault and
well, I wouldn't say he didn't start the relationship on a good note, because we don't know how he started. But the thing is, finances should not be your primary reason for being in a relationship.
Okay.
He was very fine when his relationship started. She was with him and everything was fine. Then it went down. Because he went down, that should not be a reason for you to leave him. Because that simply means you were there because of the finance. But if you have a very tangible reason to stay aside finance, I mean to be with him initially, then you wouldn't leave him almost immediately. And then she talked about he mismanaged his funds. Well, I wouldn't see that as mismanaging his funds, because nobody knows what's going to happen. Plus, the pandemic wasn't his fault. A lot of things happened during the pandemic. A lot.
That's just one out of a million that we know.
A lot. So I wouldn't totally agree with the fact that he mismanaged his funds.
I have something to say. When he said that, yes, I agree that finances shouldn't be like the primary reason for being in a relationship, but when something like that happens, like the way he lost his job and he got broke and all of that, that can cause little fights in the relationship. When the man is feeling insecure about how he can't provide enough for his girl and all of that, that would make him get distance or start feeling insecure, and that can actually cause some disagreements within a relationship. It doesn't have to be that it's going to be because it is broke or anything that's why she left him. Just those small fights and those insecurities can cause them to break up. It doesn't equate to it's because there's no more money, that's why they broke up. It could be any other thing, but it's still boiling from the fact that there is no more money in the relationship.
Exactly.
So in other words, exactly, that brings me to my first point. When I asked Majid, I said that does money equate to love or does it not equate to money? Basically what you're all agreeing to is that money equates to love. Are we all agreeing to that?
I'm not sure I'm agreeing to money.
I'm not necessarily agreeing to that, but
money must
of
be
course.
involved.
You cannot do some basic things without money. In fact, you cannot do anything without
money.
To make money, you need money. So, but that doesn't mean money equates to love. In the dispensation we had these days, readily choose money over love. But it wasn't like that initially. I think it's just the society that we found ourselves. So, to me, I don't think money is.
And society also, they put much pressure on the man, like he has to be rich, yes, he has to provide. So it makes him insecure.
So now you can talk because you're a male figure. How about we say that their pressures we also face?
No monetary pressures.
No, we also go through pressures. No, but we cannot compare to what's the male.
Exactly.
But they put
We all have our pressures.
their personality on them having money. Like if they don't have money, they see themselves as useless, and it's not supposed to be like that.
Exactly.
So how then do you handle it? I mean, how then do you handle your finances based on your personality in the relationship? So we have the money spenders, we have the money savers, we have people that mix of both. How do you handle? You can imagine you are in a relationship with someone that loves to spend, and you are the kind of person that loves to save. And this person is probably requiring you that, oh, I need you to buy this, I need you to buy that, I need you to pay. The person is just a spontaneous buyer, so to say. So how do you handle your finances with your partner based on your personalities?
I would love to come with some tips there. With my with my previous experience, you know, I'm a kind of person that I love, like when I said I love pampering, I love providing. When I say you are my partner, be he a guy or a lady, I love providing. But that thing taught me a lesson that no matter how you spend on a lady, she will still do what was in her mind, whether you like it. So I come up now with the idea of when you're in a relationship with a partner, as we are talking about the finance in a relationship, in present status that I'm using right now, the first thing I do, I will call you in, bring a conversation regarding finance management and value, what we need to achieve with the finance. Then two, we are going to take out emotional talk in the financial conversation. Emotion, I know when you are, yeah, we must be like plain, get to know exactly what we are talking about. We count out, just remove the emotion first. Then after then, you make sure you brought out a system whereby this finance will favor both parties. You bring out a system that the finance will favor both parties in a relationship. So that if she's working and you are working, now with the system plan that you guys have, with the plan, let it be that we have a budget, a target regarding something to achieve. At least with this reason, a lady will not come and be demanding because she's also an insider of this in a relationship.
Right, you sound like a philosopher. Imagine. So first off, who are you? Are you a money spender or a money saver? You're a mix of both. So if you see like something nice, something good, you want to get it, and you plan that you're going to save the money, you will still go for that thing you want to buy.
If I have something I want to do,
so how then do you handle your finances, your personality in a relationship?
you're a saver. You guys just have to sit down.
Are you ready to compromise with your partner?
Why not?
So your partner wants an iPhone 12 that just the latest iPhone 12. You plan on saving the money towards probably you have an asset, you want to buy an asset, let's say land now. And she's saying that she wants an iPhone 12. What would you do?
I want something. I can't afford that.
What if she says she can't wait?
There's nothing I can do. You can buy it yourself, you get it. There's nothing I can do.
So you are what if she says that? What if she puts you on the spot or dares you that if she doesn't get it, she's probably going to do what you would like.
Break up with me.
Not break up, you probably cheat on you or do something. So you let her go.
I got some girls outside.
Are you kidding? Tell me about
I think the issue is this. You were talking about compromising.
Yeah.
I think in this kind of situation, if you were to be me, I would ask, how much do you have? You can't come up to me and tell me you want to buy something and you don't have absolutely anything. No, it's not done like that. You have to have something that I can add to. I think it would be more convenient, even for the two of them, that way, than just demand for the whole thing. And I think that's how it is these days. They demand for the whole thing from the guy directly.
Yeah.
But I think it should be bring some, I bring some, I'll put it
But they don't
together.
like to do
So
that.
in other words,
Yeah, they
in other
don't.
words,
Now,
in other words, you're saying that we should match energy.
Exactly.
Yes.
You also agree with that?
Yes, I'm agreeing with that.
Are you a money spender or a money saver?
I'm both.
Are you a money spender or a money So there's no saver here.
As much as I spend, I save as well.
So
I
you love
save that
the things
much.
of life, and you don't
Yes.
So who does it? I mean,
While I know they finish.
I should have money and not spend
like,
this.
some people actually don't. Some people don't like. So minus personalities now. People have different ideologies about money. Grow with your partner or you get a mate partner. What would you prefer? Or who are you on this stance? Tommy, let's start with you.
With me, finances is not really like a primary reason for me to get into a relationship. So I would say a male partner is nice and convenient, but having to grow with your partner is also nice, and it gives you more time to grow with each other and experience that together. So I'll say
Choose one.
choose.
Grow with the partner. Pick a mate partner.
I would always pick a male partner. It's more convenient. Why would I want to?
Tola, grow with a partner or choose a mate partner.
If it was in my parents' days, I would have.
If it was
Why not your parents?
your
then?
parents' days,
Yeah,
you would have
I would have grown with a partner, but now I don't think I can.
So like I love your honesty. Facts are you saying you don't even So
I think
Nobody wants to suffer.
this question is gender based. Because you can't be asking me that.
no. True, no, for real. It's actually not gender based. You can actually choose a mate partner. There are mate ladies out there.
Yes, there are, but you
It's there
think
for the ladies.
exactly.
So if you're
exactly.
made, you see a mate partner. I mean, what says you can't deal with a
But
mate
you know,
partner?
what I'm saying is, I will necessarily not look for a maid partner.
But there are people out there that actually look out for mate partners.
As guys.
Guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
And what do you mean? So there are no girls that have money?
Exactly.
There are.
Exactly.
there are some. There are some.
There are.
But
But
which
then-
girl that has money wants to stay with the guy that doesn't have money?
Why would a girl that has money want to? Okay, but a guy that has money can be with a girl that doesn't have money. That's what you're saying.
You don't know.
Well, it's the society. It's patriarchy. It's not our fault. It's society.
That's just how it is.
So your personal tips, let's just pick it one after the other. Your personal tips on handling finances in a relationship. Let's start with you.
The thing is, both of you should have your money. It's quite important.
Have what?
Body, your money.
Okay.
So the body would not be on.
Yeah.
This person.
It should be
So it
balanced.
should be 50-50.
Although it cannot be balanced. It cannot.
I
But
love your
to a
honesty,
very
although it cannot be balanced.
to a very large extent,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a partner should not be more burdened than the other one. Although the partner will be more burdened than the other one. We
What
know.
exactly are you saying?
What I'm just saying
Guys,
is what I'm saying is the two should bring things to the table. It should not come from a single side. I buy the plane ticket, you order the room. So that was
Yes.
a lighter mood. But really, it should be that way. There are times whereby you want to treat the person throughout, but it should be you bring this, I bring this. Not I bring. No. She brings, he brings, and we put it together.
So that's your personality.
Yes.
So let's hear from you.
I think relationships are about giving. From both sides, the boy should give, the lady should give as well. So they should both just spoil each other and match their energies. If the guy is spoiling you, try to, even if you can't do it equally the way he's doing, at least show effort. I think effort is everything. Even it doesn't have to be like expensive trips or expensive gifts. Just let the other person know that you're putting in effort to make them happy, and vice versa.
Majid.
I agree with what one partnership is.
Majid, I was expecting you to say that, no, let the girl just go, my gallant, I feel proud.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
But I
let's
don't have
see.
the money now. You have to.
So you cannot say that, no, don't worry, just call me.
You actually have the money.
Something you can do.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's say,
I think that it should be balanced. Everybody should have their own money. And communication is key too, because you have to tell your partner that this is what I can afford at the moment and this is what I can't afford. So you need to meet me there and know what I can afford, because you can't bring something I can't afford. Like, you say I want an iPhone and you know that my salary cannot match up. Yeah, so you need to be considerate to your partner, vice versa.
Also agree with
Still on the same side.
So everyone is saying let's match energy, hashtag match energy.
Yes.
So finances aside, let's talk something different apart from finance. Apart from finance, apart from money, what other thing can act as a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, when it comes to breaker in a relationship, you know, when you are operating a relationship that the other person is not reliable, can likely cause that. And when there's no trust, you can't trust me, there's no communication. And comparison in a relationship, even nationalism can cost it. When you're in Nigeria, you're dating, maybe you're relating with somebody outside, somehow, without effective communication, it can cost the whole stuff.
Cheating.
Yeah.
How do you define it?
Like, okay, infidelity now, like you're two-timing.
But you are not married yet. So
It doesn't matter. That's even when you're supposed to break up because you're not hinged
because you can't
together.
trust the person early enough in the relationship.
Yeah.
You're like, right.
Okay, aside finance, I agree with the what she said about cheating. It's really a deal breaker. Like, once you do it, then that's the end. Then domestic violence. You can't be slapping me and expect that we'll still be together. No. Once it happens, I just mean once.
So if a lady beats you, or if a lady raises her hand and says,
And slaps you. No romantically, I mean violently. That we are done. Like, we are done. And I don't like someone that gets overboard with anger. You start throwing
you
things.
can't handle that guy.
No.
For me,
I agree with what they said. Cheating, aggression, violence in a relationship,
what's your
and
personal?
personal deal breaker. Cheating is, and not knowing how to communicate. Some people don't know how to communicate their feelings when they're like angry or with something that you did, or they just block you out. People that don't know how to communicate their feelings, and that causes like a drift in a relationship. So that is a deal breaker for me. And when you are not loving me, my love language is a deal breaker.
So
It's a
what's
deal
your let's
breaker.
go for speaking of love language, right? As in, thank you for bringing that up. Speaking of love language, what's your love?
There's a general one. No.
It's
Yeah.
not a love, yes, but that means that has to come under gifts.
Yes, that's
I don't
common
think
that
everyone.
no,
Gifts should come in naturally.
yeah, for everyone.
Be it whatever your love language is. But what is your love language? What's of affection, acts of service,
Touch.
yeah, touch, gentle touch. I can't remember.
Okay, mine is
Quality time, right?
yes, quality time.
So what's
Mine is quality time and words of affirmation. Touch would be the third
time,
one.
PDAs, all of this.
Yes, quality time. Yes, all of that. Spending time together, going out, just being around the person that you know.
I'm not forgetting your question. Your deal breaker. I'm still going to answer. What's your deal breaker? I think it's really important in every relationship to communicate appropriately. Like, yeah, exactly.
Everything.
Yes, now do everything.
It has to be on both sides now.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm telling you everything, I expect that
It's
you
you
also tell
exactly.
me. I expect that you also tell me. So Valentine is coming. Valentine is coming. You know, what are plans for Valentine? I mean, just
Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill alone, or Netflix and chill with Day.
Is that?
So food
Food is there.
food is very interesting.
Right from time, by the time I've been in a kind of a religious celebration, a time set aside to like show love to one another. Not really the way people are really taking it. You see somebody coming out from Abuja just to come and meet his dad or her dad for this very particular 410. So it don't look as if it's very, very like is very like important. If I don't come this day, that is the heaven and earth for me. You understand? So it depends on how people regard the Valentine Day. So for me, at least thank God is on Sunday.
Yeah.
Some people what?
Yeah, you understand? So
You have to come
however you count it, whatever you want to name it, that is for you. But for me, God so blessed, it lands on Sunday.
You
My-
go to church.
Oh,
I'm
that's
in church
true.
already. Yeah, at the same time,
Hallelujah.
bring it to people understanding what Valentine is all about. So it's just a one day some program whereby you just celebrate. If you don't know what to do, take yourself out, buy yourself things, love yourself. That's the best thing to do.
Just sit down at home, watch TV, press your phone and eat.
Why you being aggressive?
I'm not saying
Someone break your heart.
I don't know.
So Tala, what are your plans for Valentine's?
I just said it now.
Oh, you just said it. Netflix and chill. What are your plans for Valentine's? Seem to
I
have
have
all planned.
no. I have plans to go out with a friend of mine,
Who
a
is your
female, a girlfriend of mine.
No, for real, you can, yeah. Now, let's see. Alright, guys, thank you very, very much for coming on the show. It was great having you guys, and I enjoyed every bit of the conversation. Thank you, our viewers, for watching and sticking with us. You can follow us on all our social media platforms straight on your screen, and you can also check out our website on www.appreciateend.com for more updates on our news stories and videos. Until next Valentine's Day, love right, live right, spend right, and save right. Thank you. So Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Who knows are taking longer?
Clink, clink, clink.
More money, so plenty of love, and plenty of
More
dollars in
money,
your
I
house.
beg.
Thank you.